Hello and welcome to CMake for Beginners, Part 3. I'm Asif Patel, and today we will learn how to create and link a library using CMake. If you have not gone through my previous tutorials, I recommend that you go back and go through my previous tutorials, that is CMake for Beginners Part 1 and 2, before you come to Part 3. You will find all my tutorials on my website, that is asif-patel.com. Okay, so let us start with part 3 of our tutorial. And as I said, in this tutorial, we will learn how to create a library and assign it to a target. We will create a library called mylib and then use it in our project called as library demo. So step 1, we need to write our C++ code. So here we have got main.cpp. In this, we are including or using a lib called as or header file called as mylib.h, the main method in which we are calling a function called as lib function. Second, we have got the header file mylib.h. Here we declare the function lib function. And then we have got our library, that is mylib.cpp. And in this, we create our lib function, which prints a message saying, this is library function. And finally, we have got our CMake list.txt. First, we specify the minimum required version, which is 3.21. Second line, the name of our project. So we specify the name of our project as library demo, or we can say name of our solution. Then we specify directories to include. As I had mentioned in my previous tutorial also, to keep it simple, right now I'm storing all my files in a single directory. So my source directory and my include directory is same. So therefore we specify include directory as project source dir. Project source dir refers to my current source directory. So this is the place where I have also stored my library or header files. Next, we create the library. We say add library applib mylib.cpp. So this command will create a library called as applib using the source mylib.cpp. Then we create or add an executable file, that is add executable, and our project name is app, which is built using the source from main.cpp. So here we have built two different applications. Number one, we have built the library. Number two, we have built the executable. Next step is to link the library with our app or executable. To do so, we use a directive called as target link libraries, and we specify the application name and the library. So this links our library to the application. Let us run this code and see how it works. So to begin with, let's create these files. So here I have a folder called as libdemo, and just let me create some new files. I'll say create a text file, and this will be main.cpp. Next will be mylib.cpp. Then we'll have mylib.h. And finally, we'll have CMake list.txt. Let's copy this name and come back here. Okay, so we have got all the 4 files present in a single folder called as libdemo. Let's go to main.cpp. Let's open it notepad. Here, let's put our code from here. I'll copy and paste this. We'll replace this double quotes with normal double quotes. Let's save this. Similarly, the second one, this will be lib function. We save this. Then mylib.cpp. Let's copy this code here. And replace this double quotes with regular double quotes. Same goes here. Let's save this. And finally, the CMake lists.txt. Let's save this. So you can see we have got all the files present here. These are for the library, and then this the main method which calls the library. Before we build this, we will create a build directory here. We'll say new directory, build. Okay, so now let's open the command prompt and build this application. So I will open a command prompt window here. Then I will navigate to build directory. Then CMake dot dot. CMake initiates or initializes the CMake to start building, and dot dot specifies the location of our CMake list.txt. So dot dot says go to the parent folder, that is libdemo, and look for it. This starts building our application. Okay, so here it says the build files have been written to a location called as build directory. So I will come here and you can see it has created the project for me. Now let us build the exe for this. You'll see CMake hyphen hyphen build and dot. You can see it is building the exe, and Yes, it is done. So now if I go to debug folder, you can see it has created the app.exe, which is the executable, and along with that it has also created the library applib.lib. And as shown earlier, I can open this project, that is the solution library demo in Visual Studio. Let's do that. Okay, so you can see our solution is open, and unlike our previous solution, in this solution you can see we have got two projects. One is app, which is our executable, and then we have got something called as applib. This is our library. So if I expand this source file, it contains the library mylib, and if I expand app source file, it contains my main file. To run this, I will first specify the startup project. So I'll say app set as startup project, and let's run this. You can see we get output saying this is library function. So this is how we build a library and link it to our exe. Thanks for watching, and let's continue next part in our next video. Thank you.